today. This is Flosstube 13 and today's date is April 3rd, 2021. I am back for another Flosstube. It's been too long, and honestly, even though it's been a month, I don't have a ton to show. I mean, I have some, but for a month it's not much for me. Life has gotten very, very busy. For those of you who watched my last video, you will know I'm starting a full-time position at my hospital now. So it's been, I need to figure out balance of things. I don't have a set schedule, so I work where they need me, and so it can be difficult to balance all. Like this week I'm on second shift. So there's that. I hope I'm finding everyone is well. It is Saturday, so my kids are home, so they're downstairs. So if you hear a little ruckus, I mean, it's going to be no different than any other time. We embrace chaos in the skeleton home, because that's the way we roll. Other than that, other life updates, there's not a whole lot going on. The kids are going to be on spring break, and it is Easter weekend, so we do have some fun things planned. I am on a call this weekend, but I don't think I'll get called in. But if I do, I do. Other than that, I don't think there's a ton going on. The kids are just continuing with school. They're doing great. My husband's busy working. I am like really hoping that you guys are able to see this video. I'm a little nervous. My laptop is at its final breath, I think. It's running so slow. Last time I did a video, it took me forever to edit it. And it's not because, I mean, it should take me 45 minutes to do all the editing. It took me like 3 or 4 hours just because it was so slow and I had to reload things. So a new laptop will be here by the next video. So we'll just see how that goes. Other than that, I am trying to like actually organize my home. I bought some books and our junk drawer has been organized. So that's one step. Refrigerator is next. It's hard. It's just hard. You guys know, it's hard. So I'm just trying to come up with systems that make it easy for my family and myself. So hopefully in a few months, my house, at least the kitchen, I'm hoping to get the kitchen complete, and to make things flow easier for everyone. But other than that, I'm a little stressed and discombobulated, I'm going to be honest. We had 2 techs at my job turn in notice, so we're already stretched a little thin, so I'm a little concerned about how we're going to get through the next few months. One of the techs is giving us until June. The good thing about the timing of everything is that students are graduating from school, from x-ray school, so I'm really hoping we'll get some outside applications and get things filled out. So we'll just see how that goes. Other than that, I think that is everything. Oh, my tattoo, I showed this last time. It is all healed up and looking nice. It's kind of got a glare on it, but it looks great. This is Dobby from Harry Potter, and like last time you saw it, like this outline was like really, really dark, and it is all faded beautifully. So I literally cannot wait for my next one. Hagrid's going over here. So just thought I would show that. A lot of people liked that last time. So let's get started. Let's go. What's my agenda? We're going to go with whips or works in progress. I do have a new start. We'll go through some plans I want to get done in the next month. I have haul, and then I have a giveaway at the end. So stick around, it's a really cool giveaway. So let's get started. What did I work on this month? Let's start with knitting. My knitting, I do pretty much one project at a time with knitting, just so I don't get overwhelmed. And it's new for me, so I want to learn it. It lives in this bag I got on Amazon. It is the Hue Shift Afghan that I got off Knit Picks. I bought the kit, so I'm using all the kit yarn. Here is where my Afghan was last time. And then here is where I have gotten to. It's better. Like, you can definitely see. One thing that's going to be kind of cool about this, it's the way this is done. So I have about 9 blocks left. The way this is done is you knit 4 sections, and then you put them all together, and then you do a border along the outside. Each section has gotten better. So even some of those that are like really jacked up, it will be like really interesting to see like how I progressed as I learned. This is going to be a gift to my son, and he loves it. He doesn't care that it's jacked up. So this section's actually pretty good. There's a few little imperfections, but so I'm hoping next time to have at least this section done and maybe have them all like mattress stitched together. We'll see. So that goes back. Next up, we're going to move on to the cross stitch. I am working on a periodic table for my oldest. Here is where it was last time. And here is how far I have gotten. Sorry, my needle kind of came loose. I am doing this on 18 count Aida. I dyed myself. And it's a beautiful dye job. I wanted to complete, I think, was it 6 elements? And I did finish that. Let's see where I'm at. There we go. So I did those. So I think 49 through 54. I found this pattern off of Etsy, and be warned, there was spelling mistakes. So I now pull up a periodic table on my phone just to make sure. I'm using all the called for DMC. I'm using two strands of DMC. Looks super good. Hoping to have this done by Christmas, so we shall see. And then it lives in this, sorry, every time I get on camera it's like super itchy nose. I just got this bag off of Etsy somewhere. Sorry, my dog is snorting at the door if you hear. Alright, what's next? Emerald City. This is a gift I'm doing for my mom. Here is where Emerald City was last time. The words are going to be hard today. And then here is where I've gotten to. I wanted to finish 2 parts. I can't remember which parts, if it was 4 and 5 or 5 and 6. I think it was 4 and 5, but I can't remember for sure. So you saw where it was last time. Oh yeah, I finished the mice section. So down here. And then I did the gates of the Emerald City. And it's coming along really nice. This is 18 count Aida that was self-dyed. It is not centered. Every time I pull that out, I'm like, oh my gosh, why can't I center? And let's see, what am I doing this in? Let me show you. It's 1 strand of silk. It lives in this bag that I got off of Out of Print. My flosses live in this Floss Buddy that Karina made. She made it with a clip in there for me. Let me make sure my pattern's hidden. And it is. So my pattern clips in here, and then here are my threads. I love showing these. These are Miss Sadis did a silk conversion, and so I'm doing this and this. And I didn't even tell you what pattern that was. So that is Emerald City. It is by Owl Forest Embroidery. It was a free stitch along they did a couple years ago.
A message you have.
Sorry. Sorry. I always forget to turn off my ringer. There we go. Sorry about that. So these are the silks that Miss Sadis dyed, and these are so wonderful. Her silks are just so fantastic. So there's that guy. I like to kind of clean up as I go. So what else did I work on this month? Let us see. This next whip lives in here, just a canvas trick-or-treat bag. This is Halloween Quaker by Lila Studios. Here's where Halloween Quaker was last time. And then here is where I've gotten to. I didn't make as much progress as I had hoped, but I still did really well. So I started on this guy, and if I remember correctly, I've done this one, the bats, that one, and then that little motif right there. And then I've gotten the outline of that one complete. I got this needle minder off Top Knot Stitcher shop. I have this weird obsession with Russian nesting dolls. I love them. So, and I'm stitching this on 18 count Haunted by Pictureless Plus, and I'm using all the called for classic color works, except for there is 310 black DMC. So, pretty happy with the progress. I wish I would have gotten a little bit more done, but I didn't get a lot of stitching done, so I'm trying to figure my schedule and stuff out. There were a lot of nights I was really tired. What's next? Okay, next I have Alice with Flamingo. This is a Miss Peggotty Designs, I think, on Etsy. She did a whole series of Alice in Wonderland characters in this style. There's Alice, the White Rabbit, the Queen of Hearts, the Cheshire Cats, and then Mad Hatter. So this is the first one I have started. Did I already say this? Here's where she was last time. And here's where I had gotten to. I didn't get a page finish, but I just worked across that top and then got all that pink in. There's not much left to this one. There's going to be a little bit of the flamingo's neck, and then the rest is filled in with just white. So that will go quickly. This marker, or this needle minder, when I was a student, I had student x-ray markers to mark right and left side of the patient, and I turned it into a needle minder, and it's amazing. I'm really proud of those. I have a left, and then my right is on something. I don't know what. And then for my storage, I got this project bag off of Bendy Stitchy's D-Stash. And then all my flosses for 3 different projects live in this big Bags Plus, 90 pockets. So you have I have 3 different things in here. This is a Hade, this is Alice's, and then down here's periodic table. So, really handy. I'm showing like the same projects every floss tube. I hope you guys aren't really tired of it yet. The ones I'm really trying to finish this year. Will it happen? I don't know. I'm starting to kind of doubt I'm going to get 5 different projects finished this year. All my stuff is gigantic. Alright, what's next? What's next? I have one more whip. This is all Souls Veirlanden. This is, what is it? Quiltify Designs, I think, is the one who's done this one. Karina made me a bag for my scroll rods. So they are in here. I love this bag. Here is where All Souls was last time. And then here is where I have gotten. I didn't do a ton. I worked along that side. So I finished that side border. I did, let's see, this guy, that heart, and then I'm starting to work on, there's like a big mandala here that I'm starting to work on. Man, that looks so good in the camera. I'm so proud of this. This is a gift actually for my husband. I am doing this on Ada that I dyed myself. This is 18 count. My husband likes purple, so I like to have a purple theme. And then the floss I'm using is 1 strand of DMC 115. So it's one of their variegateds. I am in no way like fussy cutting my variegated floss. I just pull it out and go with it. So it kind of gives this kind of random, like I said, we embrace chaos here. And then that needle minder is by Clay by Kim. I actually won that a while ago, and I absolutely love it. So there we go. Those are all the whips I worked on this month. didn't get that much progress done. That's like 2-week progress for me in the past, but it is what it is. I am hoping to find more of a balance and be able to go back to filming like every other week, but it's going to be definitely after the summer when the boys like hopefully go back to school 5 days a week. Alright, so I did have a new start. I didn't want to have a new start until I got something done. I had a really bad day at work. I don't think it was so much of a bad day at work. It was just intense and stressful. I came home that weekend. I'm like, I want to start something new. So I had Nathan, my youngest, go through my kitted projects, and then he got to pick whatever he wanted for me to start. So he actually, I was surprised that he picked this. He picked Horrid Ole Hag from Autumn Lane Stitchery. I'm going to insert a picture of what it's going to look like when it's done. And then, let's see how far I got. I didn't have a huge start, but I did have a little start. Another canvas trick-or-treat bag is where this one stays. I'm using all the called for DMC. I'm using 2 strands of DMC. Sometimes I use 2 strands on projects. Sometimes I use 1 on 18 count. It just depends how I feel. If it's variegated floss, usually I'm going to use 1. But if it's regular DMC, I'll probably use 2. So this is a little start. Not much, but it was still nice. It kind of gave me a little pick-me-up. This was a grime guard. I think I got it on Tankard Crafts or something like that. It's like a bookish grime guard. This is just a pin I found and made it into a needle minder. And then this fabric is 18 count Caramel Apple by Stitch Me. So I have a long way to go. And like I said, I was kind of surprised he picked like a Halloween themed. I had like some other ones, like I have like a red panda. I was sure he was going to have me do the red panda. But this is it, and I'm excited. This is a fun stitch. So that's all my stitching, I think. So not too bad. I'm hoping to get my periodic table out today after filming and after editing, hopefully. I don't set my computer on fire when I try to edit. So let's move on to haul. What did I buy this week? Or this month? Let's get started. I had some stitchy kindness. Let's start with the stitchy kindness. So Steel City Stitchery, I can't talk. That is so hard to say. All those S's when you have a slight lisp is miserable. Steel City Stitchers had a giveaway on their Instagram. They had some kind of milestone, excuse me, I don't remember what it was, how many followers they had on Instagram, but they chose 2 winners to send stuff to, and I won. I am really lucky, apparently. But anyway, I wanted to show you what they sent me a nice little card. This will go in one of my journals. I got this wee little snowman. There we go. It's pretty cute. And then this autumn welcome. I don't want to take it out of the Ziploc because I'm lazy. So I love this. I love fall and Halloween stuff, as you well know. And then this is my favorite pattern. Is it Sheila that's doing this? I'm just here for the booze. I think it is, from Sunshine Stitchers. It's so cute. I love that. But my favorite in here is Jody. There's a group of 4 women, if you don't know. She dyes fabric. And I got a piece, and it is so good. It's 28 count. Look at how pretty that is. I absolutely love it. I don't know, something special is going to have to go on here. That is so pretty. It's coming through pretty true. So I absolutely love that. So thank you, ladies. I loved all of that. Thank you for being patient while I clean up as I go. I hate when I have just piles and piles of mess. Okay, so what else? Now let's go on to what I bought. I cannot speak today. I am so sorry, guys. It's like... All I do is talk when I'm at work. And I just get discombobulated. So I bought some Sulky to try out. So I got like an autumn colorway. There we go. And then I bought their blendables, which is like their variegated. Can you see the variegation on there very well? Yeah, you kind of can. So I don't know what I'm going to try these out on. I'm going to find some monochromatic piece just to start off. So with this, you just use one strand for like 18, 20 counts. Those smaller counts, you just use one. So I'm interested to try. A lot of designers are actually starting to design with this. So I was really excited to just give it a go and see if I like it. I did get a few knitting things. Some books, actually. I have lots of books on how to make blankets, but I had dabbled in crochet because I wanted to make the amigurumi. Did I say that right? I don't know. But they can be knitted as well. I just prefer knitting. I just prefer that hand motion. So I found some books on how to make knitted stuffies is basically what they are. So these are like different monsters. So cute. And these, they seemed pretty simple. That's what I like. I actually got this book from the library first before I bought it because I wanted to start out with something simple. And it's going to be a while before I start these guys. But they're so cute. Let me show you. I think what's my favorite. They have these ones, this little pocket monster. It has like one big monster. There they are. And then you make two wee ones to put in his pockets. So cute. And then this is definitely more advanced. There's all sorts. You start off making like fruits and vegetables, and then you go on to all these critters. Oops, sorry, that was my receipt. I got this off Half Price Books. That octopus is like everything. I have the weird obsession with octopus. I love them. So they have like ants, like a whole fruit and veggie bowl. That kind of like gets you started. I think they're actually all vegetables. And then they have a giant spider, which I won't show. Kind of creeps me out a little. A starfish. And then the anglerfish. So yeah, I'm excited to work my way up to this someday. I have a long way to go, but. So that's it for the knitting stuff. So let's dabble in more things. Christine from Stitch All the Things a while ago made these bags that were amazing. I thought they had like a moth on them, but it was a bat. So it was like a Halloween themed bag, and she had orange trim on it. She told me what kind of fabric she used, but I couldn't get my hands on that fabric. But I found something similar. This has, oh, I didn't even notice that. Oh, there's like a little patch and stuff in there. Cute. Didn't even notice that. I didn't even open it up yet. But I found something similar to the fabric she used. This one has jack-o'-lanterns and skulls, which fits my personality pretty well. Instead of like it had bats, I can't remember, it was all on hers. Oh, there's even this little black cat. So I love this fabric. So what am I going to do with this fabric, you ask? I'm going to try to make a project bag. Am I going to do well? No. You know how I know I'm not going to do well? Because I've started one and I'm really bad at sewing. Really bad at sewing. I would have gotten it done last weekend, except for I broke a needle on my sewing machine and I didn't have any spare. That's, I mean, it's not good. Will it hold a project in it when it's done? It will. So next video, I'm planning on having that done, and I will show it to you. I'm not going to have time this week to finish it. This weekend is too busy. I'm not going to get my sewing machine out and stuff. But next weekend, I should have time. So I'm going to finish that project bag and just see how it goes. It's not going to be good. Sewing, I can't sew straight. Can't cut straight. So making project bags definitely is not going to be like profitable thing for me. Am I having fun doing it? I am. And am I excited to have project bags that I make? Sure. Sure am. But I will never sell one because somebody would get that and be like, what is wrong with you? What else did I buy? Oh, this was such an impulse buy. So, hold on, I wrote it down. There is a woman on Instagram. It's amdrake63 is her Instagram name. Bendy Stitchy has shown these on her channel. She makes like junk journals. And I already have a stitching journal, right? I don't need another one. But she's making like slightly larger ones, and like her other ones are kind of small. This one's larger. But when I saw what was on it, I had to have this. And so what she does is she'll post them on her Instagram, and you just claim them. And you just have to follow her. There's no schedule. She just, as she gets them done, she posts them. And they're actually very reasonably priced. So this is the one I got. Look at that. Look at that skull. It is so amazing. For those of you who might be new, I'm an x-ray tech. And so anything that has bones, skulls, I mean, is my jam. So I couldn't say no to that. And then inside, like, the pages are, like, all manky and old, which, they're coffee dyed, I believe. So they're all splotchy. Oh, they're so good. And, her company also makes, like, soaps and stuff, and so she sent me a sample of soap with this, and it smells like the soap. Look at that. Oh, that's so good. So this will be another Stitchy journal. And she puts like random old papers of stuff in here, which I kind of liked, just to add a bit of interest. And it seems like there's a lot of space in there, so a lot of cross stitch will fit in here. That's one thing I actually really liked, is the binding compared to the pages. You have a lot of room. So I love this. I only have a couple more things and we'll be done. So I have been watching people do the Modern Folk Embroidery Sal for this year, 2021, and I loved it. And so I decided to join, but I'm not going to do it probably until it's all out. I'm weird about stitch-alongs. I guess I don't like that pressure of having to get things done in a timeline. So I'm just like, whatever. Like, I'll join it, but I'm not going to do it until it's all out. But I did pick my floss colors for it. Now, what do you guys think? Are they too close? Because I want to do the two-tone. I definitely wanted to do green. What numbers are these? This is, the lighter one is 905, and this is 895. I think they'll actually look good. I will probably stitch this on like an 18 or 20 count. Probably one strand. We'll see. 1 or 2 strands. I think it'll look good. So that will eventually be started. I'll probably dye my own fabric for that. I was looking at Stitch Me and thinking about buying fabric for it. But I think I want it to be a little bit similar, not exactly, a little bit similar to the Emerald City fabric that I did. So I probably will dye my own. So I'll probably do it on 18 count because I have quite a bit of 18 count. So tell me what you think. Think that'll work? Seeing it on camera, especially, I think it will. So that's that. And then lastly, I am a member of the Stitch Me's Fabric of the Month and her Silk of the Month club. Excuse me. The club I do with her fabric, I do every other month so 1 month I'll get a neutral. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. 1 month I'll get a neutral, and then the next month I'll get a colored fabric. I think this was the neutral this month. I get 18 count Aida. Eventually I may change it up and do it like a 20. 18 count Aida is just my favorite. I have a silk in this colorway, and I really like it. It's Through the Stones. This is really pretty. Like, oh, I love this. I think her other one was like an avocado, and I will say I liked the green fabric, but this is so good. It's like a gray, bluish color. It's showing up pretty true. It might be slightly more blue than maybe what's showing, but it's pretty close. So I love that. And then the silks this month were gray. They were all gray tone, and let me tell you, gray is my favorite color. I love gray. Gray and green. Gray and green are really my favorite. I wear a lot of gray. So I was excited to see these. So let's go through them. Ooh, that's my favorite. That one's going to go last. All right. So let's see. What did we get? We got smoke. And then we got... This one's called Chains. I really like her names. So Chains. There's really, is it a variegation showing up? Because it has like blue variegation. It's like a blue gray and like more of a silver gray. I don't know how well that's showing up. And then this one's called Moon. That one's really pretty. And then Artemis, which is like a bluey. And then my last one's favorite. It didn't have a name on it. These are all 10-yard skeins of silk. This one, it's like a black and gray variegated, and it is so good. I love this. So let's look at them all together. So pretty. I love them. They are so soft. Her silks are so good. So there you have it. There's all my purchases in Happy Mail this month. Alright, let me just check my list for just a moment to make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Oh, I didn't go over my plans. I went straight to haul and skipped plans. So let's put plans right here. So for my plans this month, I would like on my periodic table, I would like to complete 12 elements this time. Usually I say 6, but that was like in a 2-week period. So I want to get 12 done. I want to finish part 4 of my Afghan. So all the blocks will be done. And maybe I'll try to get it all stitched together. We'll see. Emerald City, I want to complete 3 parts. That's a gift from my mom. And I think we're going to be able to go there at the end of July to visit. So I want to have that done and framed before we go. So I'm going to try to do 3 parts. Halloween Quaker, do 4 elements maybe. We'll just see. I'm not going to be too picky about that one. I want to finish that page on Alice with Flamingo. I want to keep working on All Souls Veirlanden. And I need to get Nathan's Christmas stocking out. Little Hoots, I haven't touched it. Like, it kept like looking at me and I'm like, I don't want to stitch on that. So I didn't, but I would like to get that out. So those are my plans. So I have just one last thing to do, and then I'm going to let you guys go. So if you hadn't noticed, I had like a white, like I spilled water on myself when I was brushing my teeth. I think it's dried now. I got this shirt a while ago. I know, I can't remember exactly when I ordered it. It says, I cross stitch, proof that I have the patience to stab something 1,000 times. I got this shirt from Athena over at Goddess Stitching Designs. She has a Facebook group where she posts her designs that she has for sale. This one I don't think is available anymore, so I'm sorry. But she has lots of other things. I know she has a tote bag now. She just came out with a really cool design, Death Before D-Stash, which is so cool. So go check out her Facebook group. I would like to give away one of her shirts. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to her Facebook. And if you don't have Facebook, you can work it out. Like, there's ways that we can show you what she has available. But if you have Facebook, join her group. Let me just pause a second and make sure I have the group exactly right. Yes, her Facebook group is Stitching Goddess Designs, and that's where she posts all the different designs she has for sale. So go and pick one. Tell me in the comments below which one you like best, and then I'll pick a winner on my next video, and then I will give your information to Athena, and you guys will work out what you want, what size, what colors, all of that, and then I will pay the bill and she'll send it directly to you. So once again, that's Stitching Goddess Designs on Facebook, or if you don't have Facebook, we'll work something. I can show you her designs or whatever. It'll all work out. So tell me which shirt you like, and then I'll pick one next week, or next month. Not next week, next month. So here are my rules. Please be 18. She can't take your address if you're not 18. Please do not say giveaway in your comments, because people search for that and then we get randos, and that's not who I want to give things away to. And then if you want to be a subscriber, I would appreciate it. I'm not going to be picky or anal or anything about that. Just, I would appreciate it. I'm not going to check it or anything. And then, like I said, in about a month, the first weekend in May is when I'm going to film again, and that's when I'll pick a winner. So, like I said, just leave me a comment. Which of her shirts do you like the best? And you'll be entered to win. And that is all. I hope you guys have a fantastic Easter weekend if you celebrate. If you don't celebrate, I still hope you have a wonderful weekend. And I will see you next month. Bye.